Partida Films presents Nuevos Talentos by Adicto Podcast. No te lo pierdas todos los lunes a las 7 de la tarde, hora pacífica. No te lo pierdas, Nuevos Talentos. Don't miss it. Every Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't miss Nuevos Talentos by Adicto Podcast. What up, everybody? Welcome to another podcast right here. We're from Nuevos Talentos. I got my guest right here, Hood Blocks. Hey, Hood Blocks, say what's up to the people right here.
Hey, what's going on?
So, all right, we're gonna get back to the little interview, right? What you been up to? I seen you working with some different people. You've been to Atlanta, right? To Georgia.
Yeah, I went to Georgia. I went to the South, to the East Coast. Yeah, did a little bit of traveling.
And how was that experience with you? Like, any like new projects that you want to tell people about? Anything like new? Did the pandemic affect you or not?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it affected me or not. But I would just say just travel. You know, when you get a chance to get out of your city and go travel, see other places, that will it helped me.
Right, like pretty much a lot of people got like they got all like panic and they start like going out. They start going not out, but they start going like they were inside their houses and they were like just like all panic right before they even found out what was this all about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what is your new project? What are you working on right now?
I'm just trying to edit some videos I did in New York City.
In New York City, and right now you're in New York City, or you recently?
I'm back in LA. I'm just editing.
Right, and right now with this Zoom thing and all this thing going on is a little different, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm used to it now. You know, I feel like everybody kind of got used to the changes.
Right, like some people still they act like if it's new, huh? Like if they don't know, they think because of the vaccine, like they think that it's all over, but it's not even over yet. They're gonna reopen, but if it happens again, they're probably gonna end up closing again, right?
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know, man. I just do it like one day at a time, you know?
Right. And then like nothing, it's like me, like I still do my podcast no matter what. You seen me with you know, he's also a friend of yours and ER and Ronnie Gray.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy how like we all got connected. You guys are a little higher than me because you guys have experience doing YouTube videos longer than me. I was just a podcaster, or hosting a radio show, you know, on Cure Radio. Remember the first time that we met over there?
Yeah, it looks like you got it all together. You got like a podcast studio and you're doing it professionally. That's
well, before my thing, it was like I learned to talk to people like if like you and I became friends. Ronnie Gray became friends at Yard, so I learned to talk to people like if I'm in the hood, like if I'm talking to people in the hood, like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? You know.
Yeah.
I learned how to have more confidence in myself. That's what I learned to do. I know in the beginning, I remember I used to come out and I still watch those videos, and I go like, I'm not gonna delete them, so people could see that I started like that. You know. When I used to get nervous.
Like, oh yeah, I mean, it happens to all of us. You just gotta get going, and then eventually, I think it.
Yeah, maybe in the future, like when people start, you know, to know me better, maybe I'll delete them. But now I tell myself, like Ronnie tells me all the time, like why delete them if we could just, you know, that way people could, maybe I could motivate somebody, maybe I could inspire somebody to do videos and they could look at them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
just leave them because you know we all grow and you know that's good.
Right, and so when you first started with Hood Blocks, how was this meant to be
to get started, for those people that don't know, I already know the story, right? But some people, they don't know. They don't know how you started.
Yeah, we did it for myself, just to keep memories of me, and just kept on pushing it. I used like an old computer, so it would probably take me like, I don't know, 20 hours just to save a video. And I could only edit like 1 or 2 minutes at a time, and I'll have to save it for like 4 hours. Then I'll like edit 2 more minutes. It will take me like 2 hours to save it. So like a 10-minute video will take me about like 10 hours just to edit each 2-minute clip, and then I'll start a new file, and then I'll put all those 2-minute videos together, and it will take me like sometimes like the whole night just to get that stuff saved on the computer. So it was, it was just a lengthy process, but just kept on pushing it.
Right, like I'm going through the same thing. I'm using a Mac Pro, right? But it's from 2009, the middle of 2009. And it's a little, of course, it's not the same speed as as a freaking the new laptops right now that cost thousands of dollars. A lot of people, they don't want to start their show because they say, "Oh, I don't got a good computer." Like, there's a good example that we started with a old computer, right?
Yeah. Just,
I mean,
you learn how to use it, and then once you get newer stuff, you appreciate it more, and you already know what you want. Like, it's good to start with something small. Even like if you do music, like with like a small equipment, then you get to know how to use it, and then you kind of realize what you're going to need in the future, and then just save money and just buy the stuff that you need to improve your whatever craft you do. Things like tools and just anything. Just know how to use the basics, and then move on to something bigger.
Right. It's like when you try to climb a ladder and you don't. Well, yeah, when you try to climb a ladder and it's too big and you don't have the strength to do it yet, and you're trying to ready to. I think that's not a good example. Hold on. I'm all like, oh crap.
Yeah, it's just good,
I think you get my point, right?
Practicing, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to be all here, like make it sound all like professional and shit, but then I was like, oh well, whatever.
No, you doing your thing.
Yeah, people that listen to. Have you ever thought about doing your own podcast?
I mean, I probably would if I had time. I just don't have time to do it,
Right, like me that I work as well. Like we have to. A lot of people tell me, how come you don't put? Remember what they used to tell you the same thing? Like, how come you don't put videos up daily videos? It's because we work. We don't dedicate ourselves to this. It's a hobby, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it takes a lot of time. Like, it takes a lot of time to edit stuff, to put it together. So it's not just
especially
like a push of a button. You actually have to. It takes a long time.
Especially when you have an old computer, and man, with an old computer. But I actually got really surprised that this computer that I got is pretty old, but it's faster than what I expected. Like, it will take a little while when it's in the middle, and then later on it will freeze. It will pause a little bit. You think like it froze on you, and then it keeps going again. When it's downloading. Yeah, like I guess it's the CPU. I'm not a computer expert, but I guess it's the CPU or the RAM. I'm not sure what's going on with it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, when I started on mine, it would take me like sometimes it would take me like let's say overnight or like 10, 15, 20 hours just to save video, and sometimes it would just freeze at like 99%. And I'll have to like start re-editing and stuff, start making them over again. That's when I realized like, okay, it's taking me so long to do this video, and then it doesn't save. So let me just edit only 2 minutes at a time, and then save that. So it'll be like the beginning of the video, then I will save it. Then like Ghost when I come back, it's saved. And I start editing more. Save it, and like one video would be actually like 10 videos that I'll have to combine into one. because the tools are just a little too slow. But then you kind of learn how to work around it, and it becomes
Right. Like my next question was who you working with right now? I see you working with a couple of rappers. Maybe I could have them in my podcast one day. I don't know. What do you think?
yeah. I mean, I just mainly I just want to do like New York and the South. That's what I'm just working on right now, just editing those videos from New York City.
Okay, well,
Um,
shout out to the East Coast too, man, and to the South, man. You know, we got love for you guys too. You know, right here in Cali. You know,
Definitely.
shout out to them. We all should. It doesn't matter. It says that money don't have a color or race,
Hmm.
right? Just make money, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of people need to. We're in 2021, and a lot of people can't put their difference to the side sometimes, and that's sad because we could all be working together. But you know, if you're doing better than the other one, sometimes the other one is always hating on you, or you know what I mean. Like instead of
You
uniting,
just gotta ignore it and keep on pushing.
yeah, those are people that they don't really get nowhere. That's my opinion. Maybe I don't know how you think, right? But I think those people don't get nowhere with that. They just they
I don't
just
know. They might be getting somewhere, but it's like I just try to just stay in my own lane and just not paying attention to what's going on. Like what's going on around me.
well, yeah, because then again, if we pay attention, that we lose our focus on what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people say, you met Big O before, right?
Hmm.
A lot of people say that he's not good, and then some people say that he's good. And you know, we always been getting those comments, but YouTube is YouTube. You always got that troll that hides behind the computer and, oh man, your video this and that. I'm like, oh really? And why you don't show your face? You only have a picture of yourself, right?
But I mean, it's just in a way sometimes at least you're actually getting some feedback, even if it might be hate, but at least it's some kind of feedback. I don't think it hurts.
No,
Um,
no, because
you know,
it comes when it's like a celebrity. How many people they don't talk crap about them? They don't care. They're still making money, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Like there's always gonna be people commentating and you know saying that Fulio's doing that, Fulio's not doing this and that. But it is what it is, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. Like, I used to pay more attention to negative comments and all that, but now I'm like, it's like whatever. I don't even watch news. I just
Right.
gotta worry about like people who are close to me, you know, and then whatever else is happening, it's like whatever. I got my own problems to worry about, all
Like
the negative stuff. Like I don't really have time or emotions for that. You feel me? Like there's just too much going on for me that I have to handle. So it's just like whatever. Just
like me, I'm not only a friend of yours, but I'm also a fan of yours. Like I like your videos when
appreciate it, bro.
when you really started, man. Like you went on there, and when you went to some rough neighborhoods, man, where damn, man, you, sheesh, man. Good thing you have a car.
Yeah,
Good thing you have a car. Remember when you said on the video
yeah,
that
definitely. I didn't have a car, so I had to move around. So like, if I had to go somewhere, I would just walk or run, even if it was like because I was staying on 60th Street, and even if I had to go downtown, sometimes I would just walk. So it's like 60th Street down,
right,
If I had to go to Watts, like 40 streets up, 50 streets up. Even if I had to go to like Crenshaw, or like my gym was, I used to work out at Black Diamond Gym on Crenshaw, and maybe like Crenshaw in like 50th, and I was staying on 60th and Central, so I just had to like catch a bus, and like on the way back I would just run home, which was, it's a long a long distance from.
You were definitely on the hood right there. You said Central and 66, right there by
Like Central and 60s, and now I'm staying in different neighborhoods. I'm staying on like Florence and I've been near Florence and like Vermont and Hoover, like in that area. So it's very hectic too.
Yeah, you once did I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble if I say it because it's a free for all podcast. But you did a lot of hoods too. You did Florencia, 18th Street. You did from Crips to Bloods, right? You did everything. Like that was part of your blog, right?
Yeah. Because I mean, I was leaving like let's say I don't know. Like I guess in South Central, I was always kind of like close to geographically. I was staying like Florencia's hoods on each side, on the east side and on the west side, and like borderline 18th Street. And then I lived in Westlake before too, so 18th Street is pretty big over there too, you know. So it was like always like I guess Florencia's and the 18th Street, they were like always kind of like I was pretty much staying in their neighborhoods.
Those two gangs are one of them. They have a long rivalry, but me getting involved, like I don't want to offend nobody. Like shout outs to everybody, you know, all the hood dudes, you know. We're not trying to offend nobody, you know, because one day I might walk right there and I don't want people to trip on me, you know what I mean?
No, I mean,
yeah, I mean nothing but love.
How Los Angeles is like most like a lot of the neighborhoods they like hoods, you know, so you are gonna live in someone's hood a lot of times.
You also
especially
did
if you're staying in South Central or Westlake or like Watts or even San Fernando Valley, East LA, Boyle Heights, it's even Hollywood, like I don't know, Venice. It's a lot of different hoods everywhere, so you're gonna stay in someone's hood.
Yeah, I mean it's like right here in the. I think you did for the first time. You did Colton at the IE. I'm not that far from there. I live in San Bernardino.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I live. You know how over there you got the Colton, Colton. They're gonna talk shit to me for saying the name wrong. I'm all like they're gonna talk shit for me, but yeah, you got Colton, you got the Westside Verdugos, and then you got, you know, a lot of people talk about LA, but they never talk about the IE. Like pretty much you tell a dude from LA IE, and they're gonna, what the heck is that? And you tell some dude from LA, you tell some dude from IE LA, and they know, oh, we know what's that. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people probably have families still in LA. I feel like a lot of people moved from Los Angeles to like Inland Empire to Lancaster, Palmdale, Antelope Valley. I might be
Victorville.
It's a lot of it's a lot of people whose families are from somewhere in LA. You know.
Yeah, like that's true. And then at the end, well, at least where I live, I think it's peaceful. I don't have, maybe because I don't go out there a lot, right? But maybe because I'm not even about that life. That's why. But they don't bother me. They never really bother me. They say hi to me, and then I just say hi, and then I'm out of there. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I never had a problem with nobody in here. Only in LA. In LA, they had a problem. I'm gonna say I was in the bus stop. You know, the Blue Line, the Metrolink on Florence Graham. And I was waiting for the bus, and some dudes, I'm not going to say no names or nothing, right? But some dudes, they pull out a Uzi on me, and they asked me where I was from. And that's about it, pretty much. So it gets serious depending on where you at. See, like, that's one of the things that I tell people, not having a car and walking in the streets, taking the bus, you have more risk. At least when you have a car, like you said, right? When you have a car, at least you could just take off and on your own. Yeah. You don't gotta wait for the bus, and then by the time the bus comes, boom, you're gone. Right?
Yeah. Sometimes they don't even come. Like I remember, I think I used to take 108 maybe. and like in the evenings it would only come like once an hour or like once in like 40 minutes. And like let's say you're at the bus stop and then you like maybe step like I don't know 40 feet away, and then next thing you know the bus just flies by you and like you missed your bus, now you gotta walk home, or they just don't stop sometimes. So it's like damn, now you gotta walk all the way like 40 minutes to your house.
A lot of people say, "Oh, but what about Uber? Uber is expensive. It's pretty expensive. Back in the days, Uber, and even though Uber still takes a while to come, it takes
Or you gotta have. I think you have to have like a debit card or something. Like you have to have a bank account. That even I think to have an Uber. So
not
not everybody has that.
has a bank account. Yeah, it's funny, like in a good way. It's funny like how we both said the same thing. Not everybody has not everybody has that a bank card. Like me, that I know that I grew up like that without absolutely nothing. I used to live in the apartments. Some other people had it a little worse than me. Maybe I had it a little better, right? But I know what it's like living in the hood. Like I know what it's like. Like I ain't no. I'm not new to this. A lot of people get scared and I go like, trust me, if they know you and you don't mess with them, don't even look at them. They don't do nothing to you. It's true, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, I guess you just gotta mind your own business.
That's the answer right there. Just mind your own business. If Julio's doing this, who cares, right? Like, it's their business. But I see you working with some rappers on Watts, right? On Watts, you were working with some rappers.
Yeah, I mean, I got some friends from different neighborhoods. A lot of people rap, from Jordan Downs and Nickerson Gardens and the Imperial Courts and also from Compton and Watts, from different areas. Yeah, I guess.
I like how he put it up out there. He's all like, man, in the music business, it shouldn't matter what are they? They should just make money, make music, and that's true. What he was saying though, I forgot what was his name. Is that rapper you guys were in the park. I don't know if you can remember. He's your friend. I think he's your friend.
Was it Busy?
I think.
Yeah, could have been. Is Busy?
He raps with a girl.
Oh.
With a girl rapper, a female rapper.
Oh, maybe you're talking about Drama Time.
Drama Time, yeah. Let me watch. Let me
Jordan
check.
Downs.
Let me check the Instagram right here. Where is it at?
Probably Drama Time.
It was probably him. Hold on, because I also added him. I like his music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me see. 12. It's let's see. I think I have him here. I'm over trying to find it, huh? Hold on. I have like a lot of. Oh, just to let people know, my real accounts are only Octavio Partida and the other Octavio Partidos are my accounts, and the rest of them they're just part of independent company that I have. So still me running them. Don't think it's a spam or nothing like that. Yeah, still me running them. I think it's called. You're right. You work with a lot of people. You work damn. You work with a lot of people.
Yeah, it's probably Drama Time and Naja. They do music together.
Yeah, but whenever I get whenever I get a chance, hopefully they could, I could email them, or I know they probably maybe they'll do it for free, or maybe they want some money, some cash. I don't mind, just a decent cash. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't mind doing that because I have to go all the way to L.A. I don't mind going all the way to L.A. I mean, L.A. is my hometown, and it's always gonna be my hometown. Even though like I still got love for the IE too, but that's just how it is, you know.
Yeah.
Well, for today, hopefully one day, whenever we have time, we could do a one-on-one, you know, in person right now. Hopefully, when all this thing is like you're busy, I'm busy. Like even took us a while to do episode number 5, right?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, people. The Hood Blogs was down to do it. I was the one lagging it. I'm like, I was the one. He was coming. He was like, okay. I'm lucky he didn't tell me. You know what? F this dude, man. I'm not gonna do nothing with this dude. you know. But I really appreciate you, man. Like that you really had patience for me. Like it took me a while. You know, I was just putting up excuses. I had things to do. You know.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I know you work a lot, and I understand.
It's not even that. I like to be honest with people. I was lazy, bro.
Okay.
I was lazy. I like to be straight up forward with people. That's what people like me for. Me being honest with them. I'm not that type of guy that I'm gonna put a suit on. Nah, man. I am how I am, and that's why I got my podcast. Because in a podcast, you're free to say whatever you want. On a radio station, they censor you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to be available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify if you guys want to go hear this. It's going to be called the Hood Blogs episode number 5, or probably episode number 5, the Hood Blogs. That's how, if you want to show it to somebody, Hood Blogs, I don't know if people want to hear it, anybody hearing it. This is not a live. It's not live. It's pre-recorded. So today is Monday, April 12, 2021. If you guys probably hearing some other days, we probably already update more things. So just stay tuned, guys. And hopefully we can do a part 2 in person, because I wanna start doing videos. You remember when I used to do the videos?
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it like this, like where I have to go to a place and I have to wear a mask. Like I'm already getting my last dose of Moderna, of my COVID, of my vaccine, and then after that, you know, I'm gonna rent the studio again. I'm gonna go back to what I used to do, and hopefully, and I know you're down for it. Hopefully, when you have time, like we could do, you know, a one-on-one. Maybe we could have ER and Ronnie Gray and you all together talking, you know.
Yeah.
And if you're interested, what I'm using right now is called a Procaster by Rode. If you're interested, I'm buying it. I'm also telling you, Hood Blogs, if you're interested.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for today, and hopefully, you guys like this show. Hood Blogs, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you guys. Oh, go ahead. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, thank you too, bro.
No problem. Anything that you want? Any shout out that you want to give to anybody?
I just hope everyone is doing well, and thanks for having me on your show, bro.
All right, no problem. You know you got a homie right here, man. Anything you wanna promote, you know, I got you, man.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. Nice talking to you. And well, we're about to end this show by saying, guys, see you guys soon. Go get it tonight at 7 p.m. It should be available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We are out of here.
Partida Films presents Nuevos Talentos by Adicto Podcast. No te lo pierdas todos los lunes a las 7 de la tarde, hora pacífica. No te lo pierdas, Nuevos Talentos. Don't miss it. Every Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't miss Nuevos Talentos by Adicto Podcast.